United States, Saudi Arabia joint strikes on Iraq have killed at least 20 members of a former paramilitary alliance that includes pro-Iran groups. This came as U.S. military intercepted multiple missiles launched by Iran, ending a days-long respite in fighting between the two sides. Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps said they fired ballistic missiles on U.S. airbase and U.S. military Central Command Center in Jordan. The U.S. Central Command said that the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps and forces launched multiple ballistic missiles in an attempt to carry out a surprise attack on U.S. forces deployed in West Asia, adding that all the missiles were successfully intercepted. The IRGC also claimed to have struck 3 oil tankers in the Strait of Hormuz. The Iranian Navy said that 3 violating oil tankers which ignored IRGC warnings and continued sailing to an unsafe and illegal route were struck and brought to a halt. Saudi Arabia also confirmed that its forces had intercepted drones targeting oil facilities in the east for a second day. The country's defense ministry said that aerial defenses intercepted and destroyed several drones launched from Iraqi territory and carried out by militias linked to Iran. A coalition of pro-Iran former paramilitaries in Iraq admitted that at least 20 people were killed and wounded in the U.S.-Saudi strikes. The U.S. Central Command said it struck an Iran-aligned groups in Iraq that IRGC directed to attack U.S. forces and Saudi energy infrastructure. CENTCOM informed that the U.S. and Saudi fighter aircraft targeted logistic sites across eastern Iraq in a joint operation. Parallel to this, Yemen's Houthi rebels announced that they targeted a Saudi oil tanker in the Red Sea with ballistic missiles for violating a blockade on the kingdom's ports. A Houthi military spokesperson identified the ship as the NCC Ghazal, adding it had been forced to turn back after it ignored warnings. Meanwhile, Iran has proposed Oman a temporary arrangement to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister Kazem Gharibabadi told state television that under the new plan, one direction of traffic would pass through Iranian waters and part of the opposite route would also be in Iranian waters. Gharibabadi further said that Tehran rejected an Omani proposal for an equal division of transit routes between the two countries.
Our proposal is that one side, namely one designated shipping route, inbound-outbound, should completely lie on the side of the Islamic Republic of Iran, and part of the other route should lie within the territory of the Islamic Republic of Iran, so that Iran can effectively exercise oversight over inbound and outbound transit routes.
According to a report by Reuters, Oman presented Iran with a plan backed by Gulf states to manage the Strait of Hormuz, including collecting voluntary fees for using it. But a U.S. official rejected the idea of tolls or fees for ships transiting through the strait. The U.S. official reiterated that Hormuz is an international waterway that should be free of Iranian control or restrictions. The U.S. Central Command said that more than 20 Navy warships are operating across West Asia supporting military missions, including enforcement of America's blockade against Iran. CENTCOM said that as of July 28th, it has redirected 18 commercial vessels, disabled 2 and boarded 2 to ensure full compliance.